Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. This is a daily energy update, and then we will get into some free readings. So we hope everyone is doing well. We were gone last week on vacation, but we are now back. And Celia says the energy is really intense this week with these solar eclipse and the new moon. So apparently the cards are ready to start giving messages. So it was ready to go. So, so here we go. So the first card is the orange card, which is connection and attunement. And the second card is warrior of light. So we get the orange card, which, sacral chakra. The silver card, which is, for me, that crown chakra. And then we get review and reflect, time out needed, which this is a great week to take the time to decide to start a new workout routine or a new healthy habit, changing something something you have new clarity about. What would you like to change? Take a moment this week to think about it, because the new moon is tomorrow. And with the new moon, it is a great time to manifest. It is also a solar eclipse, and that solar eclipse energy sticks around for about 6 months. So the bottom of the deck is the card of the wake-up call. Take time, or listen and take note. But we feel like it's definitely been a wake-up call of late, as well as, gaining some clarity over what would you like to change in your life if you could change one thing? So we are going to get some other cards to clarify this message. And okay, so we're going to cut them and get started. So the current energy is the death card, which transformation is at hand. The sun and the moon are eclipsing, so they're together and they are square to Pluto. So transformation is quickly at hand by having the awareness of what you need to change, and what steps are you ready to take to do that. With the Ace of Wands, definitely today is an opportunity. What would you like to change in your life? What is one aspect of your life that you would like to change? Because with this solar eclipse, we are having the opportunity to change so much really easily, with so much with intention. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune, because it is time to turn that wheel, and to take the steps you need to work on your alignment and your connection. And then we're going to get the immediate future card is the Queen of Wands, because as you do those things to help with your alignment, that is going to help with your connection and your manifestation abilities. The current headspace is the Three of Swords. We're going to get some clarification on that. What's causing that Three of Swords third-party energy? Are you healing that energy? Is that the thing you need to, decide to take a new action with? How you're dealing with that third-party energy. And third party doesn't have to necessarily be, third party can be a job, an unhealthy habit, an unhealthy addiction. Sugar can easily be that that energy you have to say goodbye to. Are you ready to say goodbye to sugar? Are you ready to say goodbye to whatever is causing you to be in a lower vibration? So, and the card of the immediate past is the Knight of Pentacles, which is doing the work. So we feel like this is saying you have the awareness of what you need to change. Now, today is the question of what steps are you willing to take to make this change happen? Because it is a wake-up call. And the card under that is the New Dawn card. So how other people see you is the current environment. She's like current environment. The current environment is the Page of Pentacles, which we feel is going to give you a brand new opportunity in the physical. It's time. It's time. It's time to make a change in your life. What do you need to change today? What do you need to change? We feel like this is a new opportunity. Maybe something you enjoyed in your childhood that you can resurrect and begin, doing again. You know, the next card. Celia's got so much coming into me. The next card is how other people see you, and that is the Eight of Cups, which is sometimes walking away from them, but not knowing really where you're walking to. And if you notice in this picture right here, there is the eclipse is in progress in that picture, and it's time. I feel like this is, saying, are you ready to step into this mission? Are you ready to do the work you need to do? This can be more than just, wherever you're having a block in your life, whatever is causing you to have this energy. This can be many, many things, Celia says. She says, it can be money, it can be love, it can be sex, it can be many, many things. Vast array. Anything that you do in excess can be considered that third party energy. The hopes and fears card is the Ace of Cups, and that truly is the answer of finding, filling up your own cup with self-love. Do you emotionally eat? What do you do to relieve stress? What is that thing you do when you're to try to relieve some stress? Try a different approach to when you're having that. If you're having that, trigger and saying, "Oh, I need to eat something," instead say, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? What other action can I take towards fixing it instead of going towards this trait that's not good for me? Because she's like, that is just such an energy of something that's so not good for you. And that can, be many things. A toxic person, many things. The outcome card, the King of Wands. So we have the King and the Queen of Wands here in the middle. We feel like that's saying the outcome is going to be really balanced energy with your masculine and your feminine energy. Also, that can be as well as when you release that energy that you call that mate into yourself. Are you ready to call, as you step into your full energy as the Queen of Wands, that's how you call in the King of Wands. Are you ready to call him in? What toxic trait do you need to give up? The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun. So we feel like this is actually like family, a family karma thing. Do your family have a pattern of a toxic trait? Do you need to find the balance with it? Because that Six of Wands there, I knew she was like, it's like definitely tied to your family energy. And as you release that energy, you free your family. And you don't even have to tell them you're doing it. So he's like, don't even tell them. Just change the trait for you and then see if you don't notice it within your family lineage. She's like, try it a different approach. Instead of doing something and telling somebody, hey, this is what I'm working on, don't tell them. If you decided to give up sugar, don't tell anybody. Just see if they notice a difference and see if in your environment you notice other people doing it. If you decide, whatever you're, she's like, sugar is the easiest one, so what do you, if it's a toxic trait, she's like, there's some other ones, like if you have some friends and you tend to sit and gossip with them, pull your energy back. Don't do it, and see if they still reach out to you, or is that relationship only a toxic one where, only negative energy is being exchanged. She's like, definitely whatever this third party energy is, you need to pull back, and it will make a huge change. We're going to get some clarification on guidance. We get some guidance on that Three of Swords. She feels it's like, okay, one of these things is not like the other, and that thing is that Three of Swords up there. So how do we release that? How do we release that Three of Swords energy? What kind of healing do we need to do? What transformative steps and action can be taken? Because she says just by even deciding you have the awareness of it is what can heal it. And that Three of Swords come out again with that Nine of Pentacles, which is self-worth. Knowing your self-worth will heal what's causing that trigger immediately. When you realize the difference of when you're not feeding into that negative cycle, how does it feel? If you're triggered, some people like to go shopping a lot. When you get stressed out, do you go shopping? Does that help you? Some people, when they get stressed out, they eat. When some people get, everybody has a little, coping mechanism. What is your coping mechanism? Pay attention to your coping mechanism and see if it's a high vibrational, something that's really nurturing you. Because as you gain awareness, you can really work on your ascension and bring you to a much higher place spiritually. And then again on the bottom of the deck, the King of Wands. So as you heal this third party energy, whatever it may be, whatever toxic trait or habit, this is the day to begin transforming it. What would you like to change? What would you like to, what's causing you to not be high vibration? Yeah, she's like, what's causing you to not be high vibration? Because this is really a call to action right here to heal this energy today. You can heal this energy today by deciding you want to be happy regardless. You're going to do the healing now, because now is the time. She's like, don't you want to bring this fiery, passionate energy in? Because it's trying to come in. That King of Wands that's going to match your energy is trying to come in as you find your balance. So what do you need to give up today?